Our journey to Wales began in less than ideal conditions. Starting at Ace Cafe in London, we travelled 140 miles in the pouring rain to Wales, and after 5 hours we finally arrived at Baffle Haus, in desperate need of some hot food and somewhere to dry off. However, our search for shelter and a burger
Say burger, I don't want to hear it.
was short-lived as Baffle Haus was closed, so we headed straight to our Airbnb, ending day one. The following morning called for an early start at 4 a.m. to get to Pendine Sands for sunrise to ride along the beach. Despite arriving there alone, Matt and Dan managed to arrive a little later on and join me for what was a truly epic experience. Shortly after, whilst eating breakfast, we were met by a member of the local council and found out we weren't actually allowed to ride along the beach as it was no longer open to vehicles. But after a short conversation, things were smoothed out and it was time to find somewhere to pressure wash our bikes and get on with the rest of our adventure.
Yeah, for a second. Yeah, my coolant temperature. So, we're just on our way to pressure wash our bikes. Hopefully we manage to find a petrol station with a jet wash fairly quickly, as we really need to get rid of all the sand, especially since there's going to be a bunch of salt from the sea, which really isn't good for the bikes. Man, do you know what? We're all still buzzing from that ride this morning. That was incredible. Honestly, riding along that beach with the sunrise, it was everything I dreamed of plus more. Honestly, what a morning. But yeah. Also, so we were speaking to the boys and decided to switch up our plans. So originally we were going to head back to the Airbnb, then right to Elam Valley, but we decided we really want those burgers. They've been on our mind since yesterday. So we're going to head over to Baffle Haus, which is about a couple of hours, depending on where we find this petrol station. And yeah, it'll be perfect stopover for a late lunch. Check it out. Hopefully it'll be open this time. Man, that sucked yesterday, but it is what it is. And then yeah, afterwards we'll hit Gospel Pass, as it's not too far away from Baffle Haus, and then make our way back home in the evening, back to the Airbnb through the mountains.
And we've just arrived at the petrol station and we completely lucked out. I was concerned that maybe we'll be looking for ages to try and find one with a jet wash, but the first one we came across just happened to have everything we needed. And yeah, these bikes are completely filthy. I mean, look at all that sand. Yeah, it definitely needs to get a wash. So Matt's just about to wash the bikes now, and I guess we'll probably do some sort of super sexy edit in post, or at least I think that's what you're meant to do during a car wash scene.
I've got a new job. You're a professional.
And the bikes are now washed, so we're just going to head straight over to Baffle Haus. I mean, we still have quite a bit of the journey to go. It's probably still another hour and a bit away from here. But at least we've got the peace of mind that most of the sand, you know, we've cleaned that all off, because, I mean, that can really start to kind of corrode, especially all the salts from the sea, when they get in the nooks and crannies of, like, all the engine parts. Not good for the brakes as well, and just in general, I mean, you never want to have a ton of sand in your bike. So yeah, we're gonna head straight to Baffle Haus, and finally, man, I want that burger so much. I haven't actually eaten today. I only had a coffee, so that would be really nice. And you know what a journey. I mean, the twisties through the mountains were incredible. I've got the music pumping as well. Yeah, just loving this so much. And I'm more than anything, I'm so glad that it's sunny today, because yesterday was so miserable. But yeah, here we go. We've made it. Yeah. Well, it looks pretty packed as well. Nice hard walk as well.
So we finally made it back to Baffle Haus. At least this opened this time, unlike yesterday. So many cool bikes. Absolutely packed here. We'll do a walk around of the bikes, and do you know what, after a whole day of riding yesterday in the wet, we were up since 4 in the morning. It's nice to just be able to be in a place, chill out. And yeah, honestly, considering the location of this place, I know it's bank holiday weekend at the moment, but it's so busy. So many bikes around, like really cool old school bikes to new sports bikes. And I know that they're currently expanding. They're going to be opening a new location, I believe, next weekend. I just spoke to Sam, the owner, really nice guy. Hopefully we could do some more content with him soon. But it was a bit busy today. Should have really got here earlier. But we'll still do a quick walk around of the inside, show you guys what it's like. And also the food here is so good and super reasonably priced. So really impressed so far. Matt's excited. He needs a coffee. Got all the bikes up here in the rank. So those bikes over there actually used to be where I'm currently standing. So they've expanded this place just because of how big it is. It's crazy what they've done in just 3 years of being open. So yeah, you've got this main seating area here. Behind there, I believe, is a garage where they drop cars, and they might work on bikes as well. Got this shop over there, which actually I'll go check out. They actually sell here a combination of different clothes. So they of course have their own clothing brand. Hiya, mate. So yeah, so they've got their own clothes here, which are really cool. And then also I believe that they partner with Urban Rider. Is that still true? No, now you've got your own distribution.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Direct through suppliers. So we've got Berlin.
Okay, amazing.
John Doe. Got Moto Girl.
Yep.
The Wildlife Sisters, plus our own merch.
That's amazing as well. I think the fact that you've got like a dedicated women's section, which is, it's so rare to see within bike shops. Usually it's just, you know, 1 or 2 items. So yeah, I think it makes it really worth for everyone to come here, and it's like super inclusive.
Absolutely. And the ladies' gears make it better and more technical as well, which is what you want.
Yeah.
You want to start off, but you also want protection and safety. So yeah.
Amazing. You know, I might actually pick up this t-shirt. Yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
I'm on cameraman duties today. Yeah. Oh, I'm very subtle. Very subtle.
Golfing around.
That's me.
Oh yeah.
That's me. Yeah.
which we love. There we go, my man. And that's it. Oh,
Cheers. Thank you
cheers,
so
man.
much, mate.
Right. Safe ride.
I was just talking to the gentleman that owns this bike, and yeah, this Harley Davidson Electroglide is actually 47 years old. I mean, this isn't my style of bike in any way, but you just gotta appreciate this, man. Like 47 years. I mean, the engine's been rebuilt, pretty much all the internal parts have been replaced, but just look at the like incredible condition this is in. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, this must be so comfortable to ride. And moving on, we've got the Kawasaki GPZ 500S. This is a bike from the 80s, 90s. BMW S1K, Triumph Speed Triple, and a Kawasaki ZZR 600. Again, another sports bike from the early 80s, late 80s, early 90s. And here we've got actually the first gen GSXR 1000. Of course, with a Yoshi exhaust. I love Yoshimura exhaust in sports bikes. The sound is so incredible. We've got another Harley, Suzuki, I believe, Royal Enfield. It's pretty cool. I really like the paintwork on the tank. Honda CB, I think it's a 1K. Another Royal Enfield Interceptor. Oh, a Yamaha MT-01. Now I haven't seen one in ages. And an old school CBR F Sport. And the best bike, the Scrambler, of course.
All right, so we're just finishing up in Baffle Haus, about to head over to Gospel Pass. I mean, it's looking a bit dark, but it's not even that late. So I'm assuming we must be in some sort of valley / there's a lot of trees around here, which is just causing us to be in the shade because we should still have the sun for quite a few hours. Man, Baffle Haus was really cool. It was much needed break since we've been basically on the bikes for a good part of, well, it's now 4:40, so nearly 12 hours already I've been out. But yeah, Gospel Pass, so I haven't been, but from what I've heard, it's one of the highest points that you can actually ride on in the Brecon Beacons. So really looking forward to that. Hopefully the views will be incredible. Man, what a view! Check this out, and I mean, we're not even high up yet, but these valleys are incredible. Man, I'm enjoying riding here so much. I mean, I said I could do this all day. We have literally been doing this all day, and I'm not sick of it whatsoever. I mean, even the roads, the roads are surprisingly in good condition for being some small B roads, country lanes. The one thing that's a bit dodgy is, you see all these hedges around me. You can't really see what's coming around the corners, so I know we're going a bit quick because we're just in a straight line, but round bends, you really have to be careful because you never know what's going to come. Yeah, but man, this is such an incredible afternoon. I'm probably going to say that a lot. And yeah, did not see those cars whatsoever. We were literally talking about that a second ago. The Scrambler's been holding up so well. This is one of the reasons that I actually bought it, is because it can pretty much do everything that you need. A bit of on-road, a bit of off-road. It's really good. I mean, I've taken it green laning quite a bit out in Surrey. So, well, and now on the beach, so I know it can tackle sand for sure. I've taken it out on like wet, muddy. Ooh, this view. Oh my god, okay. It looks like we're getting, we're starting to get to the peak of it. I mentioned that this Scrambler's been doing incredible. I had some overheating issue about a couple of minutes back. So I don't know if the sand is clogged up in the radiator, like inside of it, or if I'm low on coolant, because I was meant to get a service, to be honest. Yeah, hopefully it should be fine. You alright, Dan? You know, the warning lights just come on. It's too hot. My bike needs to cool down. Yeah. For a second. Yeah, my coolant temperature. My coolant warning lights just come on again. Let's just stay here for a sec. let it cool down, and then we'll head back out again. So yeah, literally as I was telling you guys, yeah, my bike's been overheating, so hopefully it's nothing serious. And it's just need to kick into neutral. Hopefully it's nothing serious, and yeah, the bike will just kind of reset back to normal. All right, it doesn't look like it was anything too serious. The bike's cooled down. Hopefully it won't come up again. The irony, just as I was saying before to you guys, that the bike's been performing incredible. I mean, I hope that a bunch of sand isn't clogged up in the radiator, which could be causing the overheating. I do want to get a service. I was going to do it before we came on this trip, so maybe it's low on coolant. But I know in general this bike doesn't like to ride a lot in like slow speeds, start and stop. And in one of the sections, I wasn't filming to save battery, but it was quite slow in the sun, and yeah, a lot of start and stop because there was traffic along these lanes, and yeah, we couldn't really see where we're going. And that's where I actually initially got the warning light. We're just coming up here. I think this might be the peak now. I'm intrigued to see how this looks. Oh my days. Wow. Yo, this looks incredible. Oh my god. Wow, do you know what? I'm a bit speechless right now. This view. I mean, also this is quite sketchy. I don't know how it looks on camera, but riding along here, I'll be honest, I'm not great with heights. I don't want to be going that much faster than this. This is really screwing my vertigo. But man, oh my god. All right, they're just stopping off here. So yeah, let's maybe get some more footage.
I think this viewpoint is absolutely incredible. Riding down here, in full honesty, is actually testing my fear of heights slightly, because this road it looks amazing, but it's pretty steep, and one wrong move and you're off the end here. But I mean, the whole ride's been absolutely incredible. The views are really something else, and despite riding all day in the rain yesterday, we've been absolutely blessed with this amazing weather.
These views are really breathtaking. They're really something else. I mean, I haven't ridden in the mountains before, so I mean, this is a first experience for me, and wow. I mean, what a day today has been. Started at 4 a.m., going down to the beach. I mean, that experience in and of itself was something else. But now this. I mean, this is really why I ride. I mean, I live in the city. I try to get out of London as much as possible. But this I could do all day. I mean, honestly, this is making me think, why on earth do I live in London when there's beautiful places like this just a couple of hours away? Man, I mean, I'm really taken aback right now. I'm not gonna lie, riding a bit earlier, I kind of welled up at this view. It's just I know you guys are probably gonna slate me in the comments for that, but no, just seeing this incredible scenery and the vastness of it. Oh man, this sounds so cheesy, but honestly, it kind of overtook me a bit with emotion, and just feeling so grateful that I can do these things. And yeah, I mean, I guess share it with you guys too. I mean, it's a new thing for me, but it's something I love doing, and wow. I mean, yeah, I really don't know what to say, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the view as much as I am. And we're just on our way home right now, and man, I still can't get over how incredible this day has been. I mean, it's getting late now, the sun's setting. I've been on this bike now for probably like 14, 15 hours, and honestly, I could still do another 2 or 3. It's one of those days that you wish it would never end. I mean, I don't know about it never ending, but man, this has surpassed my expectations so much. I feel such a mix of emotion of gratitude, excitement, happiness. I mean, literally name all the positive ones, and it's that. And yeah, even this ride back in this incredible weather has been so much fun. I mean, we've just been hitting the gas on these bikes and just really enjoying it. I know the boys are buzzing. We've been talking over Cardo just about how excited we are, and yeah. I mean, even though we still have probably another hour to go, yeah, we could just continue riding. And minus the little hiccup, I don't want to jinx it again, because last time I said this bike was incredible, it started overheating. But I mean, this bike does everything. I mean, look, right now, it just pulls. And when you want it to, it's chill when you want it to, it tackles every terrain. I mean, what more can you want? I know the boys are having so much fun, and yeah. I mean, tomorrow it's not gonna be an early start. All of us are knackered. But tomorrow we're probably gonna start around 9-10ish in the morning. And the plan tomorrow is head over to Elan Valley, ride around there, and hopefully also do Black Mountain Pass.
So we just got back to the Airbnb after doing about 200 odd miles today. And I think today might have been my best day ever in terms of riding. Some absolutely insane, incredible views and roads. I mean, starting off on the beach, riding through Pendine, a bit of controversy there, but it was all smoothed out, no further issues. And then yeah, riding through Brecon Beacons, visiting Baffle Haus. We're absolutely knackered. I've been riding since about 5 in the morning. It's now just gone 9 p.m, so a solid day of riding. Tomorrow, luckily it's not a 4 a.m. start, but we're going to be heading over to Elan Valley, hitting Devil's Staircase, and then coming back down to Black Mountain Pass. We should have enough time. It's about a 140-mile route. We'll get to see the dam near Elan Valley. Should be pretty incredible views, and hopefully we get some more footage as well.